The biggest reason why people fail is because they're not willing to take steps outside the comfort zone. And what I mean by that is if you want to put yourself in a position of financial freedom, if you want to make more income, right? If you want to be able to travel the world, if you want to put yourself in a better spot financially, it's going to require change, right? It's just like the gym. Whenever you go to the gym, you have to put yourself through pain and discomfort in order for you to grow. All right. If you just stick, with the same old 5 pounders doing bicep curls, are you really gonna grow? No, not really. All right. But progressive overload, right? You move up to 10 pounds, 15 pounds, 25 pounds. It gets more painful. It gets a little bit more comfortable, but you end up growing, right? And the same thing with finances, same thing with spirituality, same thing with mentality, and like I said, physically, right? It's gonna require change. It's gonna require for you to get uncomfortable. And here's the thing, right? If you truly want to achieve financial freedom, it's gonna be uncomfortable. You're gonna have to take certain risk. You're gonna have to make sacrifices. You're gonna have to take steps outside your comfort zone. That means like me for myself, right? I'm currently in Canada. I flew out over here to be surrounded by the best of the best. I'm surrounded by my mentors who are making millions through sales, and I want to be just like them, right? So even though I have a comfortable life back at home in Texas, where I have my bed, I have my parents, my family, my friends, like all my comfort zones over there. But I knew that if I wanted to put myself in a better position, that I'm gonna have to take steps outside my comfort zone. I'm gonna have to change. And the biggest thing is also, right, it's also making sacrifices. It's taking risk. Even for me, right, within the past year, I've invested about $20,000 into myself, and it was worth every single penny. And and that's the thing. Like most people, they look at that number like, oh my goodness, $20,000. That's a lot, right? But a lot compared to what? All right, I invested $20,000 into myself to learn a completely new, different skill set that's unknown to most people. I learned it. I invested into a skill set that completely changed my life, right? Not just financially, but you know, also I changed as a person. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is, although I've become a more effective and better communicator, I've also grown mentally, right? For those who don't know, I am a remote closer. I do sales, right? And here's the thing, like this is a skill set that is, like I said, pretty unknown. Um, the traditional route, especially for me and Asians, is going to school, getting a degree, getting on a 5, and then retiring in your 60s or 70s, right? For me personally, I know that I don't want that. I know that I could achieve a lot more of my life. I know that I'm capable of so much more. I know that I'm destined for greatness, which is exactly why I set down this path. Because as a closer, I get to write my own checks. Whatever I put in is what I get out, right? Um, I'm just rambling at this point. But just to get back on track, my point is, if you truly want to see a change, if you truly want to put yourself in a better position, a position of being able to retire your parents, financial freedom, traveling the world, working remotely, it's gonna be fucking uncomfortable. It always is. And if no one's gonna tell you that, then I'm gonna be the first one to tell you that, right? Um, yeah, man. Face it. You know, get used to taking step outside your comfort zone. Get used to discomfort, because that is the only way that you're gonna succeed. It's doing the extraordinary. It's doing things that are not normal. It's sitting down here at 11 p.m. at night with nobody else in the office, just talking to myself. Yeah. Um, that is the biggest reason why most people fail. Is because they stay inside their comfort zones. So, point is, if you want to see a change, if you want to see success, you're gonna have to get uncomfortable. That's it.